Hey guys! Welcome back to another episode of Sweetmates. I'm Sam.
And I'm Arwen.
And we're coming back with episode 8.
9.
Shoot, I was so confident.
You were.
Dang.
It's okay.
Wow.
Yeah, we're gonna do this episode and then one more episode and then take a break for the summer.
Yes.
So get your seatbelts ready and on for second semester.
Yeah, second semester we're
fall
sophomore year.
Sophomore year about to go crazy.
Our pods are gonna be off the rails.
Off the charts. So yeah, just get excited for that. We have something fun we're going to be talking about today. But first, we're going to talk about our drinks.
They're water.
Water.
We are currently pre-filming this a little bit. It is Good Friday.
Happy Good Friday.
And
we are fasting. Just to recognize the day. So no coffee. I'm really sad about it.
Yeah.
And I just looking at our espresso machine over there. Feeling really sad.
Oh, and since you didn't have coffee today, I can see that you left that thing in there all day yesterday.
Yep.
Oops. Anywho.
Anyways.
What's your happy?
My happy is that it's Holy Week because I think it's been a good reminder for me to get in the Word and focus a lot on Jesus and what He did for us, especially since today is Good Friday, even though you'll be seeing this a little bit after Good Friday and after Easter. It's just been a really good reminder for me, and it's been, yeah, so that's that. And then my crappy is that I have no money. And I haven't been getting enough hours at work. So essentially, that's that.
You have no money.
I have no money.
No money.
Money's gone. It's fine. It'll come back. What?
Sorry, I'm just looking at your microphone and the difference.
Yeah, it's because mine is broken. This little piece is broken, so it won't stand up. So I have to hang it upside down, like a little bat.
Okay, so my happy is that my family's in town this weekend. They came to, but they'll be gone by the time that you guys see this. And it's also Easter weekend, so
yeah, it's a good thing.
Exciting. Happy time. And my crappy is that we leave in a week.
Yeah, that's insane.
Pretty sad. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, so our 10th episode, we won't even be together when that comes out. We're going to be different places.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then I also didn't hot girl walk yesterday. I didn't walk. I was 2 days strong doing my walks, and I didn't walk.
Why didn't you walk?
I don't really know.
You can walk today.
I will walk today, hopefully.
Yeah, you can walk today because there's literally going to be no one out on campus because classes are canceled today. So, true.
Yeah, and what is your sweet?
My sweet this week is interior design shows.
Okay. Which specific ones?
Specifically, Dream House Makeover, I think. The Studio McGee show. Been kind of obsessed with that lately because what I like about Studio McGee, okay, if you guys know anything about interior design, just give me the mic for 1 second about this. Magnolia, whatever, Waco, Texas. It's very popular. Very popular, but it's very only one style. But I feel like Studio McGee does a lot of different styles for each home individually. So I've just been really enjoying watching that and getting kind of an idea of how I want to design my house one day.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh. We also think Sam should be an interior designer. Side note.
Yes.
She basically designed her whole dorm, and she's going to be in charge of designing it next year.
Yes. Very exciting. My sweet, I'm actually pre-saying because my real sweet is the originals. I said that last episode because we just filmed that 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And that just doesn't seem, I should probably say something new. So I'm going to say that my sweet is going to be caffeine because if you didn't know, I gave up caffeine. So I think I'll just be excited to people are drinking coffee or have a Red Bull.
Yeah.
Drink some Dr. P. So
Not have to get a lemonade every time you go to Starbucks or a Dutch.
yes, I do get lemonade every time.
But they're yummy,
They're yummy.
so you can't complain.
No complaints. No complaints. I've just never had lemonade this much in my
Yeah,
life.
it's been a lot.
It has been a lot. Anyways, jumping into the meat of this episode. I say that every time.
I know you do.
We're going to be talking about a couple different things. We're going to be
Yes.
talking about things we've struggled with this past year,
Yep. Just kind
or
of
just in general.
Yeah.
Some ways that we stay motivated, and then our summer goals.
Yes, summer is right around the corner, and it's just kind of a fresh start. And I feel like when you have a fresh start, it's like just an easy way to kind of
Start your goals.
implement some new things in your life, especially without the stress of school. You're kind of like on your own time.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people work. I'll be working a lot this summer, but it's definitely attainable to set some goals. It's kind of like the New Year, but not, because I'm just gonna say New Year's resolutions are just set up to fail because no one likes wintertime.
No.
It's cold and it's dark, and that is just not the time to set goals. So summer is definitely the prime time. So if you haven't set your summer goals yet, after listening to our episode, go set your goals.
Yes, set them. Tell us your goals. We want to hear them.
Yes, tell us your goals down below in the comments or at our email, sweetmatespod@gmail.com. Just let us know. We'd love to hear them.
Let us know. So, do you want to start with some struggles?
Struggles. Because we all struggle. I have a few. I wrote 3 specifically that were on my mind this whole past year, which would be insecurities, a lot. That kind of is a very general term. Fear of missing out, FOMO, and contentment. So I started off the year kind of on the wrong foot. I feel like I had a really bad mindset, and I was just really overwhelmed with the start of college and all the new people, which is totally okay, because I feel like a lot of people think like, oh, freshman year is like the best year of your life, and you're going to make your bestest friends, and it's going to be the best time ever. And there's just a lot of pressure on that, and I feel like I definitely got overwhelmed with that and learned and just kind of wanted to crawl up in a shell and never come out of my room, which I did for a couple months. I didn't leave my room, and if I left my room, I just was kind of a hermit. I didn't really like go out and do any events. I didn't really connect with people, and I kind of regret that. So that goes along with fear of missing out. Social media really destroyed a lot of my confidence because of that. I feel like I was always missing out on something. I feel like I was always late. But I also didn't do anything to like change that almost. Like I didn't get involved. I didn't do things to get involved. And then contentment. I really struggled to feel content like in the season of life. I'm using that term because it's so Christian-y, but it's true. Season of life that I was in, I was just not very happy with it, and I was really focused on the future. But Sam, I'll get into kind of how I overcame those a little bit in a sec, but Sam?
Okay, sure. I would say some that I have struggled with is like just sadness. I would say sadness. I would say depression, but I feel like I just shouldn't.
Yeah.
So sadness. FOMO at the beginning, I'll talk about that. And then like friend issues. Yeah. And then social isolation.
Okay.
Crazy term right now. But basically, I'll just randomly get sad sometimes.
Yeah.
And I think that then I socially isolate myself. Instead of like trying to do something, I'll like just chill in my room, not really do anything. And then I have some nice friends, that try and get me to do things, and then I just don't want to. But that's besides the point. Anyways, I sometimes will struggle with sadness, just how it be.
Yeah.
Also, friend issues. Basically, at the beginning of the year, we were trying to like find our group, like people we're gonna hang out with. So we were in this big group of people all hanging out, and it just didn't work out. So I think that the thing is like everybody freshman year is like, I need to find a big group of friends.
Yeah.
And then you end up not even being friends with those people. Like the people that were in that group are all friends with different friend groups now.
Yeah.
So I think that that's pretty crazy. And then FOMO at the beginning. I don't have FOMO anymore. If I don't want to go, I'm not going to go. But FOMO at the beginning because I was like, oh my gosh, I want to go to all these events. I want to go to every single basketball game. But I hate the basketball games. Okay? I hate them.
Yeah, if you don't know anything about GCU, it is like basketball culture. Like it is just everything's about basketball pretty much. And when you go on like your tours and everything, they just make basketball like you have to go to the school for the basketball games.
They're good, but I don't want to stand the whole entire basketball game.
Also, basketball is just not that exciting to me to watch.
I mean, I like it, but I do get bored.
So,
especially since we were winning a lot of the times, but it was like easy wins, so
Yeah.
it was not an entertaining game at all.
right.
There was only like 2 that were good. But yeah, I guess. But since I had like FOMO at the beginning, now I'm kind of at the point where I'm like not wanting to go out very much.
Yeah.
Which is good, I guess, but also bad.
Yeah. I would say the same thing. I feel like with like our roommates all being like our best friends, it's very easy to like just stay home and like not really go out and like meet people or, you know, go out and adventure or whatever, go on little outings. Because, you know, we just have fun here in our room. And that kind of goes with like staying all hermited up in my room. Because at the beginning of the year, we know that we didn't really like each other, Sam and I. And so I like low-key didn't have any friends the beginning of freshman year, which was a struggle. And honestly, if you're in that boat, like you don't really have friends, it's totally fine. Like freshman year is so overwhelming on its own. Like I learned so much about myself from going to those events. I learned that I hate big crowds. I learned that I don't like meeting new people in like huge waves. Like welcome week was just like constant new people, like all the time. And I just really felt like I wasn't making like any genuine connections with anybody, so I just felt so drained. And then silent disco, I was sitting in the line at silent disco, and I was literally having a panic attack because of all these people. And like I've never felt social anxiety before, so I was like, what is going on? But like we were literally shoved together with like thousands, probably thousands of people, like hundreds of people surrounding us. And I just hated my life. We got so close to getting into silent disco, but I just couldn't do it anymore. I just like I gotta go. So I just
they left like right before we got
in. Before they got in. But I was just having a horrible time, and I was so overwhelmed, which like came with a lot of insecurities, just like about my personality, a lot of self-doubt. You know, like I wasn't really strong in who I was, which is hard when you're, you know, in a new place trying to meet new people. If you don't like have solid grounding, you're just not gonna have a fun time.
Yeah, I feel like freshman year or like just college, like everybody's trying to like find themselves. Like,
Yeah.
In a sense, like they're trying to like find who they want to hang out with, who they want to be. And so like I don't really know where I was going with that.
But I mean, it's true. Like everybody's just kind of. I feel like everyone's just kind of on edge and just like.
Yeah. So I feel like that's a major like struggle around like all of college is like you're still trying to figure out like
who you are
and what you want to do.
So. Yeah, for sure. So with that, those struggles, it's very easy to just like kind of give up or like go home. I mean, so many people leave after their first semester of college. Like, I can't do this. Like, this is too much. Like, how did you like stay motivated through those struggles, or like how do you still stay motivated?
I'm not gonna lie, I really struggle with motivation.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not even gonna lie to you, but don't worry, I wrote down some points. I'm gonna brag about myself really quick. I am the one roommate that is consistently always turning in assignments on time. Not to hate on anybody, not hating on any of my roommates, but I'm just saying, I consistently turn them in all the time. And
That's true.
It's either because I know that my parents can't see when I don't turn in an assignment, but in my head, it's like I don't want them to know that I didn't turn in an assignment. And I also just in high school, there would be times where I would like not turn in assignments, and then like it all ends up piling up and stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't really know why, but I would say turning in assignments on time keeps you a little bit up in the motivation,
Yeah.
because you don't have like all these assignments like towering over you, like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? Like, I feel like if you have all these overdue assignments, it adds to like the stress of like not being motivated. I also think it's good to have a balance of fun and work. So if you're really stressed in the homework department, give yourself a little break, go do something fun, but also don't be just doing fun things.
Yeah, because there's no satisfaction in them. Like,
because I know so many people that will go out all the time and not do their assignments, and then they end up not doing good in their classes, or like failing in like grades and stuff. And it's just like you have to have a good balance of both.
because having fun is way more satisfying when you know you like accomplish something.
Yeah.
Like, if you are just always having fun, then that satisfaction is going to run out. And meanwhile, like, all of your homework and your grades, it's just all piling up behind you, and then it just creates so much stress.
And I feel like I have more fun knowing that I did all my assignments.
Yeah.
Because then I'm not like, oh my gosh, I wish I was just back there finishing them up, or like I'm so stressed about my assignments,
Yeah.
So there's that. Yeah, kind of give yourself time to like be down. If you're sad, if you're not feeling it, give yourself that time to be sad, to have your moment. Then like stop having your moment and start doing stuff. Start grinding.
Yes.
So when you're grinding, don't stop. When you're grinding, don't stop. So if you're on a grind, you're doing a bunch of assignments, you've cleaned your room, whatever, keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going till as long as you can't go. And then once you're like, okay, no, I've done a lot today, then you take your break. But don't stop mid like doing stuff. Like, I'll be cleaning my room and someone will come and be like, let's do something. I'm like, no, clean my room. I gotta finish this. Gotta keep going. Because if you stop mid, then you're probably not gonna keep doing. Sorry, I have so many thoughts on this.
I love.
So my last thing is to surround yourself with good people.
I wrote that.
Because I think that for us, our roommates are really good at being like, okay, come on, let's do something with our lives. Let's go.
Yeah.
It's okay. Like, keeping us motivated in the sense that they'll always be pushing us to be better. So I think if you have people in your life that are always pushing you to be better and trying to get you to be your best self and like be motivated, it's a lot easier to be motivated than if you have all these people being like, let's go do this, let's go do that.
Yeah, I off of that I wrote like having a strong community, and I really like built up a community with my roommates and with like some climber friends. Like, I enjoy like going climbing and stuff, and like especially in my church, I've built a community that like almost like having people that notice like when you're gone. Like, if I like weren't to show up to like my small group or my discipleship group, then I would get a text being like, where are you? Like, what are you up to? Like, why aren't you here? And just having people that care about you and just want to hear about what you're going through, but also like not letting you stay there, like our roommates, don't let each other stay in like those negative places. Like Bella says, speak life. Bella's been saying that lately, and just like speaking life into each other and just pushing each other to get out of those struggles, almost, because everyone has them. But anyways, some more things I wrote down are, this is how I stay motivated. Like, motivated to get out of bed, to, get my work done, because I do struggle to turn in my work in on time. But I always turn it in. It just might be late. Better late than never.
True.
The little things in life. Like, there are just so many things that I notice throughout my day that just really keep me going. For example, yesterday I was walking past a guard booth, because they have security guards like different places on campus, and this guy was coming through with like 2 Tupperwares fulls of cookies, like homemade cookies. And the guard was like, "Oh, I see why you have a big smile on your face because you got all those cookies." And this kid's like, "Yeah, I just got back from grandma's. Like, I'm spoiled." And the guard was like, "Oh, that's awesome. Like, glad to see that. Like, have a great day." And just that little, like, wholesome interaction just, like, completely, like, boosted my mood. Like, when you're looking for the good in things, like, throughout your day, you're gonna find, like, so many little things that just, like, ball up into, like, this one big snowball of just, like, joy and happiness.
I love that. But did he give him a cookie?
No, I don't think so.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
But no, I love the whole thing. I was just thinking like,
Yeah.
giving him a cookie.
Like for Valentine's Day.
That was cute.
On Valentine's Day, there was this is all about the guards on campus, like GCU guards.
Love.
You deserve the world. But there was a guard, and he like cut out these little hearts, and I think we talked about this in our roommates podcast because Liv told the story.
Mm-hmm.
But like he cut out little hearts and wrote "Jesus loves you" on them, and like was giving them out on Valentine's Day, and just like that just like impacted me so much. And it's just like the little things. When you're looking for them, they may seem little, but just like the little things that like bring you happiness. Like opening my blinds is one thing that brings me happiness.
Good.
Flowers, like little $3 flowers from Trader Joe's. My little plant that I'm low-key killing, like he brings me happiness. You know, just like little things like that can really change your life if you look at it in that way. And then again, with opening my blinds, the sunshine. I mean, living in Arizona, it is a big help because back in Iowa, I really did struggle. I wouldn't say like seasonal depression because depression's a big word, but like I really did go through it in the winter, like when it got dark at 4 p.m. and when it was always cold, and it really affected me.
I think that you can say seasonal depression. I was in my psychology class, and the lady was like talking about it.
Okay, like it's self-diagnosable.
Yeah.
But I was really going through it in the winter, so I mean, it's easier for me to say since we live in Arizona, but honestly, the sunshine really is a game changer. So if you get seasonal depression, and you can move somewhere that has sun all year round, Arizona. Okay. Then the big one for me is Jesus. It's kind of a Sunday school answer, but Jesus keeps me motivated because I just, we're living for the glory of God. We're not living for ourselves. So when you really have that mindset change of like, I'm not living for myself, it gives you like a much greater purpose. Because a little bit I talked about in a couple episodes ago was how I have no idea what I want to do with my life and how that was really like weighing on me a lot. But since then, I've kind of shifted my perspective to, see glorifying God like as my passion rather than like a career path. And that's really changed the way like I've thought about life is like, yeah, I'm in college and I'm not really sure what I want to do, but I'm in a place like where I can glorify God. I'm in a job where I, glorifying God. So, when you think of it that way, it really motivates you. Like I can get out of bed today because I'm going to go out and glorify God. And it's not really glorifying to him to stay in bed sad all day, which sometimes I did this year. But it gets better.
Yeah. To add on to that, I also wrote down ask God for help. So in like one of my small groups like a while ago, one of my leaders was like, if you're really struggling with like worship or something, like and you like are feeling like you don't want to worship, just be like, God, help me to want to worship you, whatever. Mm-hmm. So I think just asking him like, help me to stay motivated, help me to, and you'll probably end up seeing a change.
Yeah. Lean on God. Yeah, so those are some of our struggles and how we kind of stay motivated throughout the year. But now we're getting into the fun stuff.
The goals.
I heard once, do you know what John Tesh is?
Mm-mm.
John Tesh Radio is this little guy on the radio. Side note, I've been saying little in front of everything lately, so I'm sorry if I say little like 500 times on this podcast. But this guy on the radio, and he like gives, like he just says facts or like interesting little things that go on. Anyways, he said that you're more likely to accomplish your goals if you set like a bunch of small goals rather than a bunch of huge goals. So
Makes
keep
sense.
that in mind.
Okay, do you want to go first?
Sure. I have a lot of little things I want to do this summer. I wouldn't say a ton of really goals, but they're more of like things I want to do to just kind of improve my life almost.
Our summer hobbies and goals.
Yeah, summer hobbies / goals / things I want to do /
Aspirations.
aspirations. So one of my goals is just like overall just like living a healthier lifestyle. At college, it is so easy to not live healthy. Like eating Chick-fil-A. I think there was like a month period where I ate Chick-fil-A 3 times a week minimum.
You do get it a lot.
I get Chick a lot, and I've gotten it a lot less since that time. But I will say it's super easy to not eat healthy at college because unless you're Bella, because she really found a way to eat healthy, but not I. So the fly. So just living a healthier lifestyle, which includes working out in some form every day, like walking, hot girl walks, walking, going to the gym maybe, yoga. Kind of want to do yoga this summer.
Do it.
I have a yoga mat.
Yeah, and you can look up videos like online.
Yeah, do yoga classes online. And then also climbing. I want to climb 3 times a week at least because I'm working at a climbing gym this summer, so I'll have really easy access to climbing. And climbing's like a full body workout, and it's fun. So it'll really kind of help me to improve that lifestyle. Cooking is another thing. I'm living with a family this summer, and I've already asked her how to cook, if she could teach me how to cook, because next year we're living in our apartment. How do you feel about cooking?
I can cook. I will say I can cook. I don't know if my mom will agree, but I can follow a recipe. If you give me a recipe, I can do everything it says, and it'll turn out great. I'm a recipe follower. I don't have recipes in my head right now that I'm like, let me just whip this up. Like, I could whip up some eggs on my own. You don't need a recipe for
Pasta?
that. I don't eat pasta, but I'm sure I could do it.
I always forget that Sam doesn't like pasta.
But you boil the water, stick the pasta in there, cook it up.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I can do easy things, and I can follow a recipe.
Okay. I just really struggle with not overcooking things because I'm impatient.
So there's a recipe that tells you how
But
long to cook
like,
it for.
especially on a stove, I feel like I burn things a lot. Like I burn my eggs a lot. Just because I'm impatient.
Burn your eggs?
Like I'm impatient, so I like turn up the heat too high, and I just
No,
like
you
burn
gotta.
it.
It's a slow process.
I know.
Eggs have to be light to medium heat, dude.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes I just burn it.
Nope.
So that's what I'm gonna learn is how to cook. So that's just a goal overall with like little sub goals in it. Okay, you share a goal.
Okay, I'll share. We kind of have a lot of similar goals. I'm not gonna lie.
That's good.
They're very similar. First of all, I'll go in the healthier route, I guess. I do want to do a hot girl walk every day. And let me explain. Basically, there's this YouTuber I watch. Her name's Hannah Meloche. And she's been doing hot girl walks where basically she puts on her headphones, listens to like some fun music, and goes on a walk in the morning. So then like for the rest of her day she's feeling very like happy, like yes, my day is good, whatever, like starting the day off right. So that's the goal. I want to, who knows if they'll be in the morning because let's be real, I've been doing them at nighttime, but just doing a little walking.
Yeah. Walking
And
is
then
so good for you.
Hopefully maybe starting to go to the gym a little bit, but I'm not a gym gal. So I need to do it in slower increments. So
Right.
like walking and like starting,
Yep.
Anyways, I also want to eat better. like she said, we eat a lot of fast food. So I do want to eat better, which also goes into the cooking. I want to learn easy meals I can cook, or like find easy recipes that are going to be minimal prep time, minimal cook time, just so it's like, instead of being like, oh, I'm so lazy, like I'll just go Chick-fil-A, it's like, no, I can cook it. Or some things I could cook ahead of time.
Yeah.
Like prepare, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to drink more water.
Yes.
And take my vitamins.
I don't have any vitamins.
I have plenty. I have plenty of vitamins.
I probably should take vitamins.
And I don't take them. So, yeah, you want to keep going some more?
Yep. My other goal is I want to read more than I watch shows. I have a long book list. I have a couple fictional books. I've been hearing a lot of things about Colleen Hoover.
Yes, I've heard
so much about her books, so I want to read those books, and then also some like Jesus books per se, like the one I'm reading right now, Captivating, and some more like by Billy Graham and a couple other people I can't remember, but just like reading and using my brain. Along with that, crosswords. For some reason, I just really feel inclined to do crossword puzzles.
She's turning into an old person.
I am, but that is because I feel like I do not exercise my mind enough. And another option would be Sudoku, which is math pretty much and numbers, but I just can't get myself to do that, so I feel like crosswords would be more fun. Also with that, I've been doing the Wordle, so that's kind of been my motivation, and there's only one Wordle a day. So it's been kind of my motivation, like wanting to do crosswords, because I really enjoy the Wordle.
Yeah, we've been doing the Wordle.
I didn't get it yesterday.
I did. It was mince.
I did since and wince. I had so many. I'm not even gonna get into it.
No, that's not good. It's just not good.
Okay, next goal.
Okay, well, kind of going along with your reading my Bible more.
I put that too.
I don't really read my Bible that much, if I'm being honest. And I would love to say that I would love to read. I have so many books, so many little Christian books, and they don't get read.
Yeah.
They don't get read because I hate reading. I hate it. I have this Captivating book and never read it.
Yeah.
Never ever.
I understand. Maybe you should try audiobooks.
Oh, I have them. I have the audiobook for Captivating.
Okay.
Sure. I have the audiobook for other books because I like to read but also audio.
Okay.
Because I feel like I don't really obtain it if I'm just listening. It's like read and audio.
Oh, for sure.
I still haven't done it though.
One day.
One day. Also another one, tanning. I hate tanning. So it's a goal for me to not hate it. Because I don't really like it. I don't like just laying out in the heat, getting burned to a crisp.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I do.
She does. I know. So this summer I want to like it. Or at least do it.
Yeah. Another goal I have is to do my nails and paint my nails. Because I bite my nails really bad.
Did you already take the nail polish off?
I scraped it off yesterday in class, on my Zoom class, because one came off, so I just had to do the rest. So maybe I'll repaint them today, but yeah, I successfully painted my nails for once, and that has just kept me on the wanting to keep my nails done. Because I just don't want to go to a salon and get them done because I don't really like the acrylics or whatever. But and I don't want them long, but I also don't want to go to a nail salon and get my nails painted on these little stubs that I have because I bite my nails. So maybe my other goal will be to stop biting my nails.
Yeah, that's a pretty hard.
It's a hefty goal.
Yeah, because even I got that, because I also bite my nails, I got the nail polish that's like supposed to, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. If you want to bite your nails, you're going to bite them regardless of the taste.
Yep. It's just such a weird thing that, like, a weird habit too. Like, it's so weird that we do that. Anyways,
Anyways.
do you have any more?
Oh, I have plenty more. I have all the way from here down.
Oh my gosh.
I wrote a lot. I want to use my reusable cup at Starbucks.
Okay.
Now, hear me out. I'm not any crazy environmentalist or anything like that. I just have a lot of really cute reusable cups.
Yeah.
And I noticed I only use them for water or like at home, but I don't use them that much at home. So it's like I should take them to Starbucks. Also, if say I get a grande drink, for example, and I give them my venti cup, they're gonna fill it up with the rest of the drink, you know? Because like if you ask for a grande drink in a venti cup at Starbucks, you can do this. They will maybe give you like a little extra because like there's more in the drink shaker or in the blender or whatever for the drink, but they have to like pour it out.
Okay.
So you just put it in your cup.
Yeah.
Which I think is cool.
Yeah.
So I could get extra drink.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Okay.
I only have a couple more.
Well, but okay. I'll be outside. I want to be outside more. Like maybe once a day, just be outside. This could include tanning. This could include my hawker walks. Basically, there's two things that should make me be outside. So if I'm not outside, that's concerning.
I would say that's one of my goals, but also I'm living in Phoenix this summer, so if I'm outside, I'm gonna be in the pool. It's gonna be hotter than an oven.
Okay, and then my last two are to sell my clothes on Poshmark.
Okay.
I already do this, but I'm gonna go home, clean out my whole closet, and sell a bunch of stuff. Just because I am selling a bunch of stuff.
For sure.
So, like, I want to successfully sell them, like, try and be consistent on my Poshmark so that people buy them. And then another thing that is the same as one of yours, but different, is I want to get at least one piece of furniture, refurbish it, but I want to sell it. I don't want to keep it. I want to sell it.
Okay, for sure.
I want to do a little flea market flip action. Have you ever seen that show?
Yes.
I love that show. Let me tell you. I really wish we had a flea market like that at my house because they get this furniture for like $10 and then they end up selling it for like $200 because they make it, I mean, some of the stuff they make is ugly, let me tell you, but I think it'd just be so cool. So
yeah,
it'll probably end up being though that I buy a piece of furniture and then paint it, but that's a start. Start.
Yeah, I really want to flip furniture for my room next year in my apartment. I want specifically to do a dresser and a nightstand. Sorry. But yeah, I have just been like looking on Amazon and stuff for like dressers and everything is just so expensive, but they sell like stuff so cheap on Facebook Marketplace that I can just sand down and paint. So that'll be my goal. I'll let you guys know how that goes. I really hope that I can attain it because I want to make my room so cute next year, and my little old furniture will be a perfect addition.
Yeah. Do you have more?
That's it for me.
Cool. Well, that's it for me. My last one was just to have fun this summer, to really try and have a good time.
Yeah.
While still being productive.
Yeah.
So
that's good. I'm super excited this summer. I think it'll be good. I hope you guys have a great week. Set some goals and let us know what they are.
Yeah, let us know your goals. I think that'd be really cute.
Let us know your struggles. Just kidding. If you want, you can. If anything has resonated with you guys, just email us. We'd love to hear your stories.
Email us.
Anyways, it's getting hot in here because we have to turn on off our air conditioning, so it's time to go.
Yeah, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe on the YouTube, rate and review on Spotify, and follow us on Instagram at Samantha Portale,
at Arwen Gilbert.
We will see you guys next week for our last episode before we take our little break.
Take our little sabbatical.
So, yeah. Bye, guys.
See you guys.